Hey, how are you? My name is Alex, local realtor here in the Lafayette, West Lafayette area. And today I'm making a very quick short video to help you, the home seller, on how to interview a real estate agent before you hire one. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, I talk about this a lot only because I hear a lot from, clients and or other coworkers and or other business professionals in the area when I network, and it's always the constant, how do I hire the right agent? And, I think the consensus is this. Nobody knows how to interview for a real estate agent. Nobody knows what questions to ask. Thus, they just end up hiring their friend, which ends up being a lot of the times a big right? I just want you to think about all the things that you purchase in your lifetime. I don't care if they're shoes, cars, purses, jewelry, even when you plan a vacation. How much research do you do before you make any of those purchases? I know for a fact I just went to go buy a pair of gym shoes and I tried on 5 pair before I decided on one. And that's just a pair of $150 shoes. So I know you do the same thing. I know that even when you shop for a barbecue grill for for the house, you go to multiple places and you research them. I know that for a fact. So how is it that you know how to do that research for all these items or different things, even vacations, but you don't do them when it comes to several $100,000 in your home value and equity? So we're gonna get into it. Question number one, get it here. Number one, ask, are you a full-time agent? And if the answer is no, move on. Simple as that. If they're not a full-time agent, how can you expect them to work on your file full-time? How do you expect them to have full knowledge of the ever-revolving market and their trends? How do you expect them to have full knowledge of all the contractual lingo and law and documents that change every year? How does that happen? Question number 2 to be asked, how are you going to market my home? And when they say it's gonna be on Zillow, that's a red flag. And when they say I'm gonna do an open house or 2, that's red flag number 2. Guys, pay attention. These are things that are free. It doesn't cost them anything. Once they put it in the MLS, the syndication takes over and the feed goes out to realtor.com and Zillow, and those people are gonna see it. But you think that everyone goes to Zillow and realtor.com when they shop for a home? Do your research. Zillow has 27% market share. It's a lot, but guess what? Where's the other 70 plus? So, not everyone goes to Zillow, not everyone goes to realtor.com, not everyone goes to Redfin, not everyone goes to all these blockbuster places, okay? There's a lot of local marketing that happens, and it really depends on the property too, right? Again, understanding the market and understanding what kind of marketing needs to happen on any particular property. But anyway, I'm not gonna get deep into that, but ask that question. And when they don't have an answer for you, when they don't have any thoughts, any ideas, probably they don't even have the business structure to market your property, right? I mean, if you see the deer in headlights looks and all they do is say MLS, open house, Zillow, move on, right? It's just that simple. And if you have a 500,000 plus home, you better have some marketing behind it, because if not, be prepared for it to sit on the market for 6 months, unless you get extremely lucky, which again, do you want to focus on being lucky or focus on having a strategy, right? So question number 1, are you a full-time agent? Question number 2, how are you going to market my home? Number 3, last one for this video is, what is the pricing strategy? Mr. Full-Time Realtor, how do you come up with my home value? Why do you say that my home is worth $700,000 in this example? Show me the comps. What takes us there? Because as a home seller, there's no way for you to know. It's just impossible. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna know. You could go to Zillow, I don't care where you go. You're not gonna know what your home is worth. It's impossible. You could have an idea, a very good idea, but when it comes time to sell your home, it's really time to really know what's it really worth, what's the strategy, and what happens if we miss the mark. Even though we have the data to support 700,000, but it's not selling, then we gotta get to, 675 and see how much activity we have there? Example, right? Or do we start at 675 and not waste any time? That's the strategy that needs to happen. That's the conversation that needs to happen. If I walk in and I tell you your home is worth 800,000 and the next agent behind me who actually did homework said it's worth 700, you're not gonna hire that person. You're gonna hire me because I lied to you and I told you it's worth $800,000. You don't think that happens? Happens all the time. Full-time agent, what's the marketing plan and what's the pricing strategy? Have them show you what the pricing strategy is. Have them show you what the comps are. And ultimately, it's your money and you should not be dictating, hey, I want to sell it for this. That's not how that works either. But have the conversation of what's the strategy and why do you think it's worth this? Why do you think it's worth that? And if that doesn't happen, what's the plan after that, right? Putting it all together, you're gonna hire yourself a very good agent, have a very solid marketing plan, and best of all, a great pricing strategy. I'm Alex. Please like and subscribe for more hardcore videos of the facts. Please tune in.